I was just gonna ask for one more chance at Chrome.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Any other request? I'm not going to let you go back to Chrome. I let you go. You stayed 3 weeks and you left. I don't know that I've ever let someone go back.
But there we go. Let's go to Florida. Wade Mercer, first appearances.
Good morning, Mr. White. Your girlfriend and her parents are both in. All three of them are in the courtroom. You're here because you've been accused of a new charge of uttering a forced instrument. Mr. White, there is probable cause in the complaint. This allegedly occurred on December 5th, which was after you were on probation for a different uttering a forced instrument. So, Mr. White, I'm going to appoint the public defender's officer to represent you and ask that you listen to Mr. McDaniel, and then we're going to listen to the state. Mr. McDaniel, anything on behalf of Mr. White?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Mitchell?
We just request that a 7-day hold be put on him to decide whether or not probation is going to violate him.
Okay. Thank you. So, Mr. White, I'm going to set you a bond in a new case. I set a higher bond for people who are on probation. That bond's going to be $10,000 cash or surety. You have a condition of no contact with the alleged victim, but don't try to post the bond. The reason I'm telling you don't try to post the bond is you've got no bond for 7 days. Mr. McDaniel, you want to say something?
He's already been violated on his probation, so maybe if the court wants to go ahead and serve him or let him, we can give him a court date on it. I'm not sure.
Because of there's a warrant out, or what do you mean he's already been violated?
There's a warrant out.
There's an active warrant, they just didn't bring it.
He turned himself in. So I know, but it's all right.
Okay, so there's no warrant in my packet. So, Sarge, y'all don't have a warrant.
Yeah.
Right, they didn't bring it. I just seen it this morning on CCIS when I was in here.
Okay. So in the system, when you haven't been served with it yet, there is a violation of probation warrant. So Sergeant Applewhite, I'm going to ask you to contact the sheriff's department and tell them that when they arrested him yesterday, they served one warrant and didn't serve one. So he's at the jail and we need to get this VOP warrant served on him. So there is already a violation of probation warrant, and I'm looking at it now, and it's based solely on the new charge. And the judge in that case, which is Judge Garcia, has issued no bond in the VOP. So I'm going to go ahead and first appear you on that also. You're accused of violating your probation, and I'm going to go ahead and get you arraigned on that. And the reason we're doing that is I want to get you an attorney appointed and get that case moving. So even though it hasn't been served on you, that hopefully that's going to happen today. We're going to go ahead and first appear you for that. Would you like to have an attorney appointed to represent you in the VOP?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to appoint an attorney to represent you in the violation of probation. So I'm going to ask that you listen to Mr. McDaniel, and then we'll see if you have any questions in just a moment.
Your Honor, we're going to enter not guilty. He has to set this on the next docket, which would be February 5th, or it may be February 2nd, because his other case will be on February 2nd. I've advised him that one of the public defenders will come out and visit him. It'll probably be someone assigned to his new case that'll talk to him about the violation of state probation, but they'll talk to him about it before that court hearing, or it may be at that court hearing on February 2nd.
So February the 3rd. February 3rd will be your court date, and that's on the arraignment docket.
Yes.
February 3rd at 8:30. So it gets a little confusing. Mr. Guy Green is the assistant public defender that does violation of probations, but he does not do them usually if there's a new felony. Whichever attorney gets the new felony usually has a new felony and the VOP. So I don't know if it'll be Mr. Green, but more than likely it'll be a different assistant public defender. Whoever has him on the new charge will probably handle the VOP also. So your court date's going to be February 3rd. You've got no bond, at least for the time being, and the public defender's office has been appointed to represent you. Mr. White, do you have any questions?
Not at this time.
Does the family or friends have any questions?
There's another charge?
There's two charges. One is the new charge. One is a violation of probation based on the new charge. It's just one new charge, but there's a VOP. So he's got a bond in one, but there's no point in posting it because he's got no bond in the violation of probation. That no bond is set by the judge in that case. And actually both cases will go before the same judge. Judge Garcia will have both cases. Any other questions?
What was that bond?
I set up a bond of 10 on the new charge, but he's got no bond on the VOP. Wish you the best, Mr. White.
I got this.
Thank y'all for coming. That's it for friends or family, so we can go back to the top of the list. The first case on the docket is Timothy Colette. Mr. Colette, come on up. Mr. Colette, you're here in case number 25-578MM. You're accused of violating the terms of your probation by leaving an inpatient drug treatment center. Mr. Colette, I'm going to appoint the public defender's officer to represent you. And I do have a text, Mr. Mitchell, and I'm not sure if y'all are included on this or not. Sergeant Gross sent me a text. Mr. Colette's positive for THC, and Mr. White was negative for anything illegal. Okay. So, Mr. Colette, listen to Mr. McDaniel. We'll see where we go this morning. Mr. McDaniel?
Your Honor, we're going to admit that we violated county probation. Yes, 21 days jail credit, and just ask the court to sentence him.
21 days. All right. So, Mr. Colette, I need to explain to you a couple of things. Mr. Colette, you're accused of violating in terms of your county probation on a first-degree misdemeanor. Mr. Colette, you have the right to go to a hearing in this case. If you go to a hearing in this case, the state will try to prove that you violated your probation. Mr. McDaniel will be representing you to try to present any defenses you may have. That I would make a decision, or whatever judge hears the case, probably would be me, would make a decision of whether or not that's proven. On the other hand, you have the right to waive that right to a hearing and enter a plea and admit you violated your probation. If you waive the right to a hearing, you're also waiving your right to call and cross-examine witnesses at the hearing. There will not be a hearing if you waive it. I will listen to you. I'll listen to the state. I'll look at the file, and then I will impose a sentence I think is appropriate. Mr. Colette, knowing all of this, do you want to waive your right to a VOP hearing and admit you violated your probation?
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to accept your admission. I'm going to find it's no involuntarily entered with the advice of counsel. So, Mr. Colette, let me go over what the report says, and then I'm going to be glad to listen to you. So what you're accused of doing is, according to this file, last month, you were sentenced on December the 19th to 11 months and 29 days probation. The charge was first-degree misdemeanor criminal mischief. You were allowed to go to Chrome and serve your sentence at Chrome Inpatient Drug Treatment Center. And as long as you completed that probation, that sentence there, that would satisfy your jail sentence. So if you completed Chrome, you were not to do any jail time. That sentence would be it. I'm not sure what day you went to Chrome. Mr. Goodson may know. But according to Chrome, you left on July 11th. January 11th, I'm sorry. Can you, I don't know if he can hear you, Mr. Goodson. Can you get in front of a microphone so he can hear you, please?
He got put on probation he was instructed on December 19th. Correct me if I'm wrong, John. I think he went that afternoon. Did he not?
I'm assuming he went after that afternoon. Yeah, he went that same day. That's my calculations were on that day.
Yes, sir. So he got put on probation on December 19th. My understanding is he went to Chrome on December 19th that afternoon. We received a letter, an email from Julie Jenkins yesterday alleging that on Sunday morning, Mr. Colette just walked out of the facility without any explanation. He called me yesterday morning. I told him there'd be a warrant issued for his arrest because he failed to remain on incomplete treatment. His mother called yesterday afternoon and said she was going to bring him to our office. I told her just take him to the sheriff's department and turn himself in.
Okay. So he stayed about 3 weeks, if my math is correct. So, Mr. Colette, that's what you're accused of. If anything you want to tell me or anything you think I need to know, I'm glad to listen. Or Mr. McDaniel, whoever.
I was just going to ask for one more chance at Chrome.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Any other request? I'm not going to let you go back to Chrome. I let you go. You stayed 3 weeks and you left. I don't know that I've ever let someone go back. And I'm not going to let you go back there. I think there's a limited number of beds. We need those for people that want to be there. And
All right.
you had your shot. So I do appreciate you turning yourself in the same day or the next day after you left. I'm not sure which.
So I received a letter from Chrome.
He turned himself in Monday. Okay. So it was the next day. And I appreciate that. It's not like you were gone. I had one yesterday. That gentleman was gone 7 months. So I am going to take that into account, and I'm going to take that's going to show in your sentencing. The other thing I appreciate is you only had THC in your system. Had you had methamphetamine in your system, that would be something I would want to know. But so I'm aware of that. But the chance of me letting you go back there after this is it's just not going to happen. But if there's something else you want to tell me or ask, I'm glad to listen, Mr. Colette.
No, sir.
Mr. McDaniel, anything on behalf of Mr. Colette?
No,
Anything else? Mr. Mitchell?
I think you said pretty much everything, Your Honor.
Mr. Colette, your sentence was your original offer was 6 months in jail, but I'm not going to sentence you to something that would let you do less time than you would have done in Chrome. Chrome would have been 6 months inpatient, I believe, perhaps 9 months. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Colette, is I'm going to sentence you to 9 months in jail. I'm not going to sentence you to the full 11 months, 29 days that you were offered this morning, because I think you should be rewarded for turning yourself in. And I'm also appreciate the fact that you did not have methamphetamine or something like that in your system this morning when the jail tested you. So I'm going to sentence you to 9 months in jail. You do have credit for the time that you served. And Mr. McDaniel, that was 20, how many days?
21 days.
21 days. Any court costs and fines that remain unpaid, which are probably all of them.
370.
370 court costs and fines. You'll get a chance to work off those. And Mr. Colette, because we started doing these on probation now, you are better off than under the old system. Under the old system, you were sentenced to jail, and leaving would have been breaking a jail rule. Under the new system, this is a probation violation. So you haven't broken a jail rule. So as far as I know, you still may be eligible for both state and county gain time, which could be up to 10 days a month off of your sentence for good behavior. So talk to the jail about the trustee program. But there's no probation involved in this sentence. And this is the first court date you've had that your mother hasn't been here. I don't know if she wasn't aware you were coming up, or she's just unavailable this morning. But if she calls our office, we'll let her know what the sentence was. Mr. Colette, I do wish you the best. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Wish you the best, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip from TCF Live. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And you can join us weekdays live, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific, right here on this channel.